Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Bavarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 and we have returned with Malik Ziyadatullah and an Alabadi Malikdom that couldn't be stronger. I mean, well, we could be stronger technically speaking, seeing as we are drowning in debt, but at the same time, I mean, think about it. We started as a Taifa that was so, you know, just a non-player even in all of Iberia, and we have risen to unite all of the independent princedoms, all of the independent principalities, that is the actual words. We have united them under a new faith, under a new leader, and under a strong leadership. Because if nothing else, then Malik Ziyadatullah at the very least is a very, very strong leader. You know, who never really let anyone come close to threatening his position of power. I mean, look at... First of all, let me just take a look here. You know, I don't want to say all of this stuff and then I can see a plot against me. Hey, you, don't do that, buddy. Got him. Easy. What I mean to say is that we are incredibly strong. The Al Sabur Imara, of course they don't like me, but does it really matter? I don't think so. They have taken out Leon. We just took out Navarra by taking them down here in Granada. And look at France. They're splintered. Look at all of Europe. All of Christianity is splintered and distracted. They aren't threats to us. The last one standing is the Al Fatimi Caliphdom. Khalifa Briru Uch. Probably not how I pronounced it, but he is the last one standing in our way. The Al Fatimi Caliphdom has always been a thorn in our sides, and you know what, let's just replenish a bit. I have a big plan, I talked about it in the last episode, and we are going to make sure that the Western Mediterranean, and that in particular our home in Ishbilia, will never be under threat again. And I think that is fairly easy to do, and you know what, now actually let me take a look at this. Nah, we're gonna keep our... yeah, we're gonna stay in Ishbilia, no doubt about it. Now my plan is to just, you know, kind of sit it out, get a decent amount of money and maybe pay back some of our money, but before we do that, let's talk about the prisoners, shall we? Because that is definitely the elephant in the room. We have one of our rivals, another one of our rivals, and we have you. What kind of religion are you? Sunni. Why don't you convert and you are free to go? Why don't you convert and you will be free to go? What about you? Neither of you can convert. What about you? All of you are the last ones. The remaining people. You're not important to me, are you? Nabawid. Everyone else that isn't already Nabawid. So everyone that isn't Nabawid will convert. I will force them to, and except you, I don't really care for you. But everyone else will simply be sold back. I think that is the best option here. There you go. Welcome to the Nabawid faith. It is wonderful to see that you have submitted to this. Now I will say the rest, sell the rest. There you go, let him rot, absolutely. I will say the rest, sell the rest, and then we are going to go on to destroy our rivals. That's the dream, isn't it? Azar, how do I destroy you best? You know what? Let's just deal with him. Oh god, I gotta sneeze one more. It did not actually happen. God, my nose. Ah, okay. So, we just cleaned house. We got rid of the rivals that betrayed us. We got rid of all those that were Sunni and betrayed us. And we're now in a much better situation. I'm going to give you a bit, not of a gift actually, because that's way too much money. I'm going to name you the court dwarf. That's fascinating. What about you convert? No, seriously. You're also the architect now. Maybe. He's gonna say no, I can smell it. Oh, he did it! Thank you. So, we are now actually in possession of a realm that is mostly Nabawid. Now, we still have some Sunnis, as you can see right here, but, you know, the northern lords, I think, were always a bit more independent and autonomous from us. I've learned that Prince Hajjaj denounced me harshly at the faction meeting, and while they did not turn against me as he might have liked, his words still struck home. Are you kidding me, Amir Hajjaj? I don't like that one bit, my friend. I do not enjoy this one damn bit. Ah, he's Mallorca. I don't know how to deal with that. I dislike it tremendously. I mean, obviously, you know, it's always harsh when your family goes against you. Now let's repay some of these small loans, shall we? Write an epic poem. You know what, why not, right? Let's write it. Amir up the second Allah has sent his sycophants to torment me once more. Right, I'm just gonna tell you. I don't really care. I don't even know who you are. And you know what? Nah. I'm breaking this betrothal. Because I'm not okay. with you being still, you know, under Khalifa Brirur. I can't read that. My apologies. Somebody said that the apostrophe means that essentially you end the sound. You know, the sound you make. It's not connected. So Briruk, it's not really what it is. It's Briruk, I think. Not entirely certain. And no. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my son. Definitely heal him. Good lord. I have encountered neophyte Hussein many times while carrying out my duties to the Hermetic Society, and it is always a pleasant occasion. Definitely, yes, we are friends. Hello there, my new friend. Love it. Now, what we are going to do in this episode is essentially just, you know, kind of getting back on the positives here when it comes to our loins and so on. End of an empire. Whether by external pressures or internal corruption, the Empire of Iran has been reduced to a remnant of its former glory. No longer seen as a true empire by others, nor able to deem itself as such without risking blasphemy, it has succumbed to its weakness and is forfeit. Yunus Seljuk, the former emperor, has surrendered his imperial crown and accepted the lesser title of Sultan of Oman. Good riddance. Damn. Observe the sky, thank you, yes. They have been absolutely pummeled by the Mongols. I mean, just look at this. Good lord. Look at this. Oh no, he only... Wait, what? Why doesn't it... Yes, I would like you to actually mark this spot on the map. Thank you very much. It doesn't do it for Oman. Interesting. Are you seeing this? We've now spent days looking high and low for useful herbs, and we got 2 of them. That is a pretty good one. The instruments and tomes that I had together for my studies of the secrets behind the stars have finally arrived. Let's do it. Unselect Oman. That seems a bit buggy, doesn't it? Well, either way, the Seljuks have fallen in just like, what, 60 years since they arrived, and now look at them. The Mongols, good lord. The damn Mongols. Destroying everyone standing in the way. I love it. I really do. And we just inherited a mosque. Now, of course, I will not hang on to that mosque. If I find it, that is. There you are. Hey, please. I swear to God I clicked it. Thank you. So far so good. So we're making a very decent amount of money, and with that money I can only hope. What? Ahmad? Who did this? I like Muarib, but I gotta tell you, what the hell happened to my son? Oh really? You wanna try that, Jadiga? There you go. Why don't you stay in prison? This has certainly been a very productive evening. I've been able to dedicate all of my thinking to calculate the patterns of the different objects in the sky uninterrupted. Your son Ahmad has mysteriously perished after becoming suddenly ill. Though you and your advisors suspect foul play, you have no idea where to place the blame. My son. Damn. That is difficult, and we will keep going, as we always do. Let me take a look at you, shall we? De jure claim on Ashir. Yeah, I would love to take that, but the council apparently is against it. Because of you. The frog. Well, why don't you leave the council, my friend? It's him. Nope, that's not actually him. Oh, but look at you, I can make you convert. And that will cost us even more piety, but hey. I think I can pull that off. Look at that. All these new Nabawid faithful. That is what I'm talking about. The peasants of Labla are quite far apart and spread out. Absolutely, I will pay for that. Work on your epic poem has progressed quickly as of late. You've experienced a significant breakthrough, and the words flow from your pen like things flowing from something that flows. Very good poetry, my friend. Oh man, money is so hard to come by. Because we cannot have any merchant republics. We simply cannot have them as Muslims. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Bibia is pregnant. Very nice. I'm in the middle of adjusting my new sextant, having just spotted what looked like a shooting star, when there's a faint knock on my door. Opening it, I find my daughter Suraya fidgeting nervously. Hesitantly she speaks. Father, I can't sleep. I could brew something for her. You know what? Let's brew something for her. Absolutely. We are kind. We love our children. Suraya, there you are. Son was born to Ahmed al-Idrisi and Hula bint Galind, named Agalid. Ah, he's that poet that showed up. At least I think he was a poet. After many a night observing the skies, I've started charting the patterns of stars right. Let's keep going. We've seen that a million times over by now. I gotta tell you, this money issue, man, you hate to see it. You just hate to see it, don't you? How's the... Yep, close the gates. There you go. As she's growing older, I consider Rafika could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Rafika. You know what? Absolutely. Diligent. Yo, that's perfect. You got a great trait. Thanks to me. And look at Ere. Ere actually formed. I love it. Adri Fergal, the zealot of Ere. As united. Is he the one that united Ireland? Oh yeah, he totally is. That is amazing. Tayyip, your court physician, informs you that Soot is suffering from the current epidemic. You're out of here. This pregnancy has made my wife Bibia much more talkative and cheerful than usual. She never misses the chance to chat with anyone within earshot. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that a pregnant woman should spend as much time as possible resting in a dark room to avoid giving birth to a sickly child. Definitely take some rest. Adept Ahamato's apprenticeship has reached its end. He knows enough of alchemy, astrology, and theurgy to be acknowledged as a hermetic scholar in his own rights. As a parting gift, I gave him a tome containing a few of my most well-guarded secrets. I did not pretend to notice the tears in his eyes, but they touched me deeply. Best of luck in your studies, Adept. Look at that. He did it. And that just means that we need a new apprentice. Who could be used for that? Oh, we could use one of our friends. I would love that, actually. Yeah, sure. Hussein, Wali of Kunka. Let's teach him as much as we taught the others before us. Tayyip, your court physician, informs you that Utaika bint Wasil is suffering from the current epidemic. Get her out of here. At first, Bibia struggled to rest properly in a dark room, but after I had the brilliant idea of having a bard tell her stories from outside, the experience has become a lot more bearable for her. Isn't it weird? Back in the day when you were pregnant, that must have been a terrible experience. Man, everybody's already infected. But none of them are actually close to us in any way whatsoever. Get them all out of here. While in a meeting with my council, I feel a headache rising. Right, we've seen that before. He wants to fire someone from the council. I don't think we need to do that. That's okay. What are you trying to fabricate here? Nothing. Okay, nothing of importance anyway. I have to keep going. I will always... Seriously, dude? You gotta be kidding me. We have 2 more living sons. Man, childhood here is horrifying. Let's make a horoscope for you. Why don't we make one for you as well? Have we made one for you? No. There you go. What about you? You already have it. Destined fighter. Let's determine the future of our children. My vassal Amir Mufawis of the Sira Idimara has requested that a low-rank vassal should serve him rather than me directly. Let me take a look at this. So you are the Duke. And you want him to serve you. Wait, no, you want him to serve you. Nah, I'm just gonna impress you with vague promises. You will become, a warrior. I like it. Yeah, I mean, definitely, he is strong in everything. Perfect. And why are you hostile to me? Who the hell are you? Ah, a peasant role. Dude, I love it. And you will be also a fighter. Interesting. And you will be a fighter. They are all fighters. A generation of fighters. That is lovely. Absolutely lovely, I gotta tell you. Now, you are fighting off a Catholic uprising. Will you lose that? Nah, you should be good. Tayyip, your court physician, informs you that Amira Nur of the Alabadi Imara is suffering from the current epidemic. My wife. Definitely help her. I mean, that is something else. After being skillfully treated, right. I will pay him a bit at least, you know, for treating her that skillfully. Money continues to flow through the trade post in Tarnas, but your relationship with the merchant family that owns it has soured. To teach them a lesson without going to war, you could arrange for a mob to burn it down. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Pisa, huh? Wait a minute, that's not Tarnas. This one? There we are, okay. So it is the merchant family of House Aliata in Pisa. Absolutely, assemble the mob. My wife expressed a curious notion over supper this evening. I miss your conversation, my lord. No, absolutely not. Get out of here. Don't even ask me. I will not take a break from this. I've learned that Amir Rashid denounced me harshly at the faction meeting in Ilkshunuba, but only managed to make the faction even more loyal to me. Love it. How are you Sunni despite being a part of my family? Are you kidding me? Why are you... What? Oh. Wait a minute. Is he sieging... He's trying to siege through this only because the Mosque of Karki. Come on, man. The mob you gathered successfully stormed the trade post and burnt it to the ground. Didn't even offer me money. How disappointing. And we're done with the research for the stars, which is excellent. Absolutely wonderful. On a dark sheet, there lies bright dots scattered around, dancing in a random fashion. No matter how long time I spend staring into the sky, no pattern reveals itself to me. And we failed. Are you kidding me? It looked so good, and yet we failed. Probably should take out this peasant rebellion, but then again, I actually don't want to. If they siege this down successfully and actually take it over, I mean, that would be wonderful. 37% in their favor, dude. I'm just gonna let them do it. Shai Kumar worries that the people of my realm lack just judgment. Aib the Blind would be a good chief Kadi. Absolutely, let's do it. My quarter, mom. A daughter was born to Malik Ziyada Talent Amira Bibia of the Alabadi Imara Bazoo. Ambidextrous. This character can naturally use both hands with equal skill. As a result, they are more efficient in whatever they do, whether it is swinging swords or writing letters. I love it. I really, really love that. Hey, stop sieging my property, please. Yeah, the Peasant Rebellion isn't gonna win. What is this? Who just passed away here? Just a random kid. That's okay. Yeah, he's done. I mean, he's done for. Just done and dusted. He's not gonna win anything. Young Achiad has finished his education in the ways of intrigue. It seems he has learned all the basic skills required. I don't even know you, brother. I do not even know you. G became dull instead of brave. That is saddening, but it is what it is. Can't really do much about it, can we? Hey, stop! All of you. Seriously, stop doing any of that. Good lord. See, I'm thinking, how do we get more money quick? Because I need more money quickly, no doubt about it. I want to have the money so that I can found an empire and then take over all of Ifriqiya and add it to our own realm. Since everything beforehand didn't really work out in our favor. But where would I get the money from? Don't worry about that, buddy. Young Amir has finished education, that's cool. Work continues on your epic poem, but you have run into a problem. To firmly set it in the correct zeitgeist, you need to properly set the scene, and that requires you to look for sources of information outside of your everyday experience. Where should you start your investigation? Observe the fashions and intrigues of court, spend time with the soldiers and talk of war, or study the tales of history in the library. You know what? I will study the tales of history, absolutely. And I will try to pay back of this as much of the loan as I can. We now have a medium loan, or I think it's actually just 2 loans remaining, right? Is it? Large loan. Yeah, it's only the large loan now, and the huge loan. Which is still 1,200 bucks in debt, but I mean, it could be so much worse. It could be so much worse. And even still, it could be so much better. Man, this sickness is actually horrifying. It's everywhere in the entire realm. Look at this. Oh my god. Is Allah punishing us? I mean, he might very well be. Now, I hate cleaning up for others, but I can't abide them sieging down our land here. You are a destined fighter. That is excellent. And our retinue is destroying the enemies. Of course it is. And that is that. The rebellion is over, even though I would have liked for it to succeed. It never really stood a chance, did it? Oh no. Catholic uprising, and it is a huge one. Well, I'm not a big fan of that. I am not a big fan of that at all. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna strike us down, because they might. I don't need either of you, I'll be honest with you. They might strike us down, and I don't really have the money. Ooh, yeah, I hate all of this. This is rough. What are you gonna do here? Honestly, I don't know. They're gonna lose this fight, obviously. Often found near the sparring grounds, Princess Soraya is proving surprisingly apt with a spear. Of course, the wooden thing is merely a toy, but the faces of my commander during their practice with her hints of a surprising talent in the girl. The stars do favor her, of course. We knew this. And he's sieging a spear. You gotta be kidding me, man. I'm quick, though. You know what? I think we have to go in. 9.9 every 5 days. You gotta be kidding me. Young Rafika has finished education. She is blessed in stewardship, and that definitely shows. I mean, what do you want me to say? I don't like any of those marriages. I really just don't like them. None of them. Oh, yeah, don't do that, buddy. Alright, I think we can defeat them with the troops that we have right here. And you know what? I can't lead it myself, of course, because we are still in seclusion. This might be very rough. But it looks like we're doing well, and indeed, we have destroyed the primary army of the rebels. Whew, Ishbilia is safe, and that means the world to us. That is all I needed to know that, you know, we still have a chance. We have a shot at survival. Don't know if this will work, but I have to try. Yeah, we're gonna have a big fight here, and we may very well lose this. And we are losing this. Young Mariam is more and more becoming known for a great bravery. That is good. I like that. Your Khatib Sheikh Mahbub wants to talk about the old tunnels under the castle. The argument is that they should be maintained better now that times are rough. You never know when you'll have to get out. And quickly. And also the sickness is gone. I can't believe we're actually going to lose this damn battle. Sure, Mahbub. Oh, this sucks so bad. Stop hunting them down. Fight this. I swear to God, sometimes these armies just... right, an ambush. We've seen this event a million times. Not in this playthrough, but just in general. And honestly, who needs to see it at this point? Let's run to Ishbilia, will ya? Good lord, dude. We need to hire... unbelievable, we actually need to hire mercs. This game. Come on, man. When will I ever be free from these damn loans? Do I need to hire mercs? Maybe. Maybe not, actually. Looking good, isn't it? You know what? Let's repay this. I'm gonna bank on not needing the mercs. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I'm hopeful. Oh, he is willing to challenge us in Kamuna. Meaning that he knows that he currently is superior. But as long as we keep Ishbilia safe, we will be perfectly fine. Ishbilia is really what, you know, our life rises and falls with. You know what, Rafika? If there is an alliance that I could secure here, Hauserland. Where exactly was Hauserland? I forgot. There it is. Isn't it this one? I really thought... Is it further to the east? Wait a minute. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's just so tiny. I didn't see it. Yeah, that is. I thought it would actually be over there, but that is of course Mali. Oh, look at Ali, kind of rebounding. Ibadi, I hate it, dude. You all make me so upset. I try to conquer people here, and I try to do it, or rather, I try to have people become our religion, and then they just convert, dude. They just become yet again a different faith. I hate it. I sincerely hate it, and they are losing troops left and right. I'm very happy with that. The work on the epic poem is unfortunately delayed due to the outbreak of the war. All is not lost, however. You will pick up the quill once more, once all this war business is done. So mad about the fact that, this is how the entire, you know, having people become our religion has worked out, that I can't even read anymore. I must continue the work when I can, absolutely. That's exactly what we have to do, and I think, you know what? We shall destroy you. Then again, let me actually take a look at this. This has a river crossing from everywhere. Yes. Well, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's go in and try to defeat him there. And of course, my flank is the one that breaks first, but I think we can hold on here. In the middle of battle, I catch sight of a girl wearing the same colors I am. I just have time to notice the fierce expression on her face when she's struck down. I feel a pang of guilt, realizing how much she reminded me of my daughter Rafika. I'm patient here. But we are winning, and we did destroy our enemies, and I will destroy the work. I will continue the work, of course, later on. Don't you sweat it. Yada yada. You know the drill. Victory. This could have been way, way harder. And there we go, 100%. You, my friend, have been defeated. Now, I wish I could have gotten his money, but here we are. It is what it is. And victory at last is ours, so I'm gonna take it. You know, you can't complain about a victory that could have been much, much worse. But of course, them taking out most of my personal holdings here means that we are in a world of hurt when it comes to, you know, the potential level that we can muster for the next decades, really. And I don't want to join any of your plots. Thank you for asking, though. So many people I could imprison. I definitely could imprison them and then, you know, sell them back, but... bit of a waste, don't you think? None of these people is important. I mean, you know what? Let's just banish you. It's okay. Man, this is rough. But at least we have paid back some of our loans, and we are in a very strong position, no matter, you know, what happened here. We have actually defeated the Catholics in... Wait a minute, are you actually Catholic? Oh, you are! Dude, they converted this land. We have destroyed the Catholics down here in Granada, and we shall now go and actually convert them. Man, I hate that. I really hate that the game is keeping me on my toes like this. Wait, I am holding one more province than I... Ah yeah, there you go, Biljana. Why don't we just grant this focus? There you go. And let's just have a capable steward, shall we? There we go. 6 titles can be granted, I think... Nah, created. I think we're good on that front. I mean, we literally don't have the money. I could expel the Jews, I guess. I don't expel Jews during the worst parts of the Black Death epidemic. What? The dedication to religious pursuits has been noticed around the realm. Among others, it has quite impressed Juva. We are now friends. My daughter Rafika has truly found herself in the destiny my horoscope predicted. She will make a fine steward. I mean, she has amazing stats. But I gotta ask you. Black Death? There's no Black Death anywhere. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because I could certainly do with the money. God knows I could. During the worst parts of the Black Death epidemic. What? You know what? I don't know what the game is trying to tell me, but there is no Black Death. At least not yet, and the Slow Fever epidemic is gone. I don't actually can tell you what is going on here. Very strange. Your council has grown increasingly concerned at the fact that Amira Apat Pani still has provided you no children, despite the two of you being healthy and able. At first you waved away their concerns, but perhaps they're right. You know what? Let's ask the physician to investigate. How's my son doing, by the way? Oh, you already have it right. He's the fighter. I love it. You usurped the title Wilaya of Tindu from Amir Abd Allah, the Inquisitor. That's okay. Don't sweat it. How are we doing in terms of religions, by the way? The Sunni faith, of course, still is everywhere, but slowly... the Nabawid faith is kind of taking over. How are we actually doing? Tell me about it. Religions, there we are. The Sunnis, of course, will be much, much larger even now. 236. Good lord, we're only 23. Well, after so many days of tests upon poor Amira Apat Pani, Tayyip came to you this morning to say there's nothing wrong with her, or with you for that matter. He gives you a potion to invigorate your loins and says it will take some time. That's fair. You know, you can't always hope for a child. It is quite difficult from time to time. You know what I'm thinking? I think we need to start a war. I will not aid you, and I will make you zealous if I can. There you go, that is beautiful. Hello, my new zealous court member. Why don't we go on? I don't want to make you a tributary. I would love to make you a tributary, I will tell you that much. He expelled the Jews. Why can't I do it? I need the money. God damn it. Ooh, let's write a magnum opus, absolutely. Secluded at my writing desk, quill in hand, and plenty of bottle of ink nearby, I find myself staring down upon the blank parchment. The sheer scale of the task upon which I am about to embark dawns upon me. I need to record my knowledge, but also hide it from those who are unworthy. It will take a great deal of time and effort, but it will be glorious. Let's do it. Hope I don't have to spend much money on it. I'll be honest with you, the money, the economy of this actually brings me down quite a bit. Honestly, probably I should move on some of this sort of stuff, right? The levy and everything is nice, but is that really what I care about? I don't think it is. I feel like this would be what I care about. Let's, you know what, let's do this. Let's move the burger tax. Young Mariam has finished education in the ways of war. It is evident that she has excelled in her studies. That's good for her. Alright, everybody, support it. I need more money from the burgers. Now, there's not many burgers around, just for the record. Are you kidding me? They're all supporters and they're not voting. Oh, there they go, okay. Thank you. We have instituted it. And you were executed. Good God. I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. You know what? I shall ask you politely. Oh, and he said no. Do not speak to me of obligations and duties. I may be a vassal, but that does not make me a slave. I am within my full right to associate with whichever faction I wish. You coward. Let's go and observe Ramadan. Costs a lot of money, of course, but I like the piety because he does have the ambition to become a paragon of virtue. Young Lubaba is showing tendencies to be more of a doer than a thinker. You know what? Sure, become brave. There you are. The holy month of Ramadan is upon us, and all faithful Muslims, save the infirm and those on a journey, must observe the fast during daylight hours. Now is the time for prayers and devoted reading for the Quran, of the Quran. After the sun is set, you could recite the Quran through Tara with prayers. Taraweeh prayers, there you go. Do it. Give me the piety. I require the piety. Many in Malacca have donated generously to provide for the poor during the holy month of Ramadan. The gold has been gathered in an urn, but when you approach it to donate your own share, your greedy nature results in your coin purse gaining weight instead of losing it. It hurts. As she's growing older, right, I do not actually know you, child. Get out of here. Work on your epic poem has progressed quickly as of late. You've experienced a significant breakthrough. The words flow from your pen like things flowing from a something that flows. I'm pretty good at this. Definitely very well versed in words. And are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? At least it is a weaker rebellion. I'll take that, I guess. Ismaili revolt. Send out the invitations. Absolutely. They, you know, it costs a lot of money, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now let's smack these down. Because that is certainly what they deserve. And I'm just gonna dissolve you. I don't care for these 500 something troops. Nobody should. The Great Banquet is happening, and of course we are now in debt, but you know it is what it is. To celebrate Eid al-Fitr, perhaps you should present gifts to your spouses. I don't really have the money, my friends. Don't have the money at all. Over the past few months, I have developed an elaborate cipher that I will use to encode my life's work. However, before I can continue, I must decide upon a direction in which to take my opus, as the sum of all my knowledge is simply too great to be recorded in a single book. Focus my efforts on writing on theurgy. Ascension and union with Allah is what future generations must strive for. That is exactly, I think, what fits here. That's the sort of fella he is, no doubt about it. And we inherited the Mosque of Medina and Takira, but he had no money. Dude, every time somebody passes away and inherits, or I inherit something, and it is not something coming with money, I'm disappointed. Why would I want that? Ooh, if I could have money. And look at you being independent. Wrong faith, certainly, but independent. I shall take this man down. There you go. They siege down the holding. Let's just take him down. We should be perfectly fine here. My KE tells me that one of my commanders has improved significantly. That's fair. And the stars favor this boy. Obviously, they do. You know, we determine his future. We're getting better as a commander. And there goes the war. Come on. I hate that these rebellions don't insta-wipe in HIP. Because now we're just following them around for no reason whatsoever. And I know we are already 32 minutes in, but just give me a couple of seconds here, okay? I just want to strike this rebellion down, and then I actually want to have another war. I have made ample headway in recording my knowledge on the subject of theurgy, but it is still too vast to touch upon everything. It will be necessary to narrow the focus of my efforts even further and to write on only one of theurgy's aspects. Focus on rituals and invocations, or I will focus on the art of contemplation and meditation. You know what? Let's do contemplation and meditation. Absolutely. Can I take you down up there, please? An alliance formed, that's alright, don't really mind. Alright, let's destroy him here. And the war's over. We actually gained him as a prisoner. Excellent. Now bring them all back. Become close friends, that's good. Bring them all back into the country and we shall dissolve them. There you go. Now, you. Let's take down this fool. Subjugation. Does it cost me anything? Gives me prestige. I would love if we could actually just, you know, the de jure claim gives me more prestige actually, and the glory faction likes it, so you know what? Go with that, shall we? He has 12 troops, I mean 17 I guess, but fair enough. Let's take him down. Easy. Oh, wow! Ooh, that's that's a lot of higher troops. Oh lord. Yeah, don't go there. Definitely do not do that. As she's growing older, I can see that Asura could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. Right. Listen. Sister. I don't know who you are, but I know that I got other stuff on my mind currently, so don't even talk to me. Everyone go down there, get the boats. I swear to god, if this dude sieges me down, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. All of you just come to Spiele, I guess. Actually, all of you go over here except you. You go to Spiele. I hope that he really will just siege down Cordoba or something. I don't want to mess with him in Ishbilia. He could destroy my forces there. No doubt about it. Okay, they're just sieging Cordoba. That's okay. Find a hermetic text. Honestly, I don't really care. No. I need the money. Don't even try me. Summon the divine to learn about the sun. As you do. It is done. It is finished. After a year of sweat and toil, I have managed to produce a grand work of contemplative theurgy. This tome shall stand the test of ages, ensuring my knowledge and name shall conquer time itself. It will serve my successors well, and perhaps they will one day be able to add their knowledge to mine. Love it. What does this magnum opus do? On contemplative theurgy, gives me more piety. Love it. Really, really love it. No doubt about it. Can I do something else here? I would kind of like to hold a tournament, I must admit. They are going to take down Cordoba. But that will be the last war within Andalusia itself. Once this is over. It is all over. Going to Granada, huh? I don't really want to fight him in the mountains, so I'm just going to head over here, take down his home, and then we will be done with this war. And I will be done with this episode, of course. You are a born warrior, of course you are. I can't really help you with that, but I will try. I will, of course, educate my own children. Are you out of your mind? Of course I will. Release all prisoners, I guess. And take everyone that we found as prisoner. Put them in irons. Yes. Thank you very much. And this... Wait, what? Dude, I thought this would already be over, but look at that. There's way more to siege than I thought. Clap them all in irons. I can sell every single one of these. Beautiful. Sell them. Get them out of here. This is what I'm talking about. Give me the money. And the war's over. Would you look at this? Oh, look at that. My vassals are going and conquering. I appreciate that, Amir Hamatu. Isn't he my... Oh, he was my apprentice. Right. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Now look at that. We have done it in terms of borders. But I think there's still something to do. I want to kick out the Fatimids entirely. That is the dream. The absolute dream. Now, with that being said... You know what, let's not talk about France. I want to say thank you for watching this episode. I want to say thank you to the supporters of the channel, the members that are directly contributing to making the channel what it is. Thank you, the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Ritters, T, and Snywell. Thank you, the Counts, MR, Marmello, I'm Deadpool, Kiamalik 2, and Suspicious Duck, and then the wonderful Dukes, Nathan, Herman, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, the absolute legend Eric, Lexo, Benedict, and Roboman780. Thank you so much for your support, and I will tell you that I will see you in the next episode when we will hopefully be out of this money trap so that we can actually become the paragon of virtue that we always were supposed to be and the emperor that we always were supposed to be. I will see you then. Later, alligator.